What's up, everybody? Here, and we're back to yet another reaction. Today, we are hopping into Doctor Who, episode number 13 of season number 6, the season finale. Hopefully, it's a great episode. Hopefully, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. I think this is the season finale. I'm pretty sure it is, because I remember seeing that the next episode, I think, is a special. I think. But yeah, the wedding of River Song, the Doctor's going to his, he's going to his death. The last episode was the one with the supermarket, or the shopping center, with James Corden. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if we're about to get a new doctor. I don't know what's going to happen, but we are definitely going to the spot where River shoots the doctor in the face. Will Amy and Rory show up? Probably. Donna was our companion for 2 seasons, right? Now Rory's here for 2 seasons. Amy, I'm wondering if this is their last episode. Very curious about that. But we're going to hop in here, have a good old time, have some fun. Like, comment, subscribe, pretty much. Here we.
It's causing interference across all
Oh, what the hell? Look at that. What is happening?
Ghosts and the past and the present and the future all at the same time.
Oh,
Nice.
we love a ghost story.
Excellent dancer.
I can tell from your blood pressure.
What time do you have, Doctor?
2 minutes. That is the time, Caesar.
And the date? It's always the 22nd of April. Does it not bother you?
He has an iPad like the other person.
Can I speak to the
Oh,
captain, please?
shit.
Hello again. The Tesselected.
The transit. The good. The skulls eat them.
Skulls eat them? Oh, that's the one guy. That's what I didn't know that guy's name was that. This is the one.
Thank you
that
for
guy.
bringing me, Gantok.
My
From that-
pleasure. It saves me the trouble of
Oh,
burying you.
shit. What?
Nobody beats me.
Oh my god, dude. The skulls. Jesus. I'm gonna die anyway, so sure.
The Doctor will fall.
This is weird. I don't alternate reality.
Why are we
thing.
here?
This? It's like some
Oh my god,
terrible
he's upside
weight
down.
pressing down on me. Oh, I see.
Why Lake Silencio? Why Utah? It's time.
He's gotta accept his own death.
It's time.
I don't think he's gonna die like this. I think that River is going to somehow fight back.
Surely you could.
Fight your friends to see your death.
I had to die.
Music.
I didn't have to die alone.
Doctor!
He didn't want to die alone. Wow.
The last centurion and the girl who waited. However, whatever happens now, you do not interfere.
I don't understand the suit though. The astronaut suit. I knew it was her. I knew it was River. I had a feeling. When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, the way she was acting
Well,
later. Wait. I don't think. Wait, something happened.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, what?
what have you done?
Well, I think I just drained my weapon systems.
But it's fixed. This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they. They're memory proof.
But what does that mean?
Well, you can't remember them. The moment you look away, you forget they were ever there.
Oh man. But we have been fighting those things in the Mark 4 times.
Panic. In small numbers, they're not too difficult.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, now we panic.
Who the devil are you? Identify
Like,
yourself.
hey man.
Pond. Amelia Pond.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Winston.
Got an eye patch though.
No, Amy. Amy.
He does remember. It's just
Oh.
You look rubbish.
You look wonderful.
So do you. But don't worry. We'll soon fix that.
Geronimo.
Okay, you can turn around now. How do I look?
And Rory, yeah? That's him, isn't it?
Oh,
I've no
you don't-
idea. I can't find him, but I love him very much. Don't
that's
I?
not Rory.
Apparently.
I have to keep doing this, writing and drawing things. It's so hard to keep remembering.
But it's not your fault. Time's gone wrong. Do you...
Mom, we're about to arrive. Our drives need to be activated as soon as we disembark.
Good point. Thank you, Captain Williams.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you.
Captain Williams, best of the best. Couldn't live without him.
No.
What is wrong?
Amy, you'll find your Rory. You always do, but you really have to look. I'm still alive.
Supposed to be dead. The fact that River didn't kill him. Just broke time. What the hell?
In a while. You two, upstairs, check all the tax seals, then the floors above. Get everyone checking. So, you go ahead, Mom.
Thank you, Captain Williams. Doctor, this way.
Captain Williams, nice fella. What's his first river?
Because I refused to kill the man I love.
Oh, you love me, do you? Oh, that's
I wish that
sweet.
didn't
That's
have.
sweet.
The eye patches are weird. I wouldn't have done the eye patch
I'm not a
stuff.
fool, sweetie. I know what happens if we touch. Get off me.
What happens?
Doctor, no, let go. Please, don't let go. Moving. Time's moving. Get him off me. Doctor.
I'm sorry, River, it's the only way.
Oh shit.
Oh, sweetie.
I love the design of the silence. It's so cool. Oh, what the actual fuck?
It isn't, is it? Doctor. What's that?
Run Rory down. Keep them on sight. Down, down.
Either death or debilitating.
Eye patches were dumb. I mean, they don't look cool.
One
But,
by one. What do you do? No, it's me.
oh damn it, man! You didn't even take. I thought he would have taken a couple. Man, look at their man. They look so cool, man. Shoot one in the head. One in the head. Shoot one of them. Shoot one of them. Come on, Rory, just one. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, came back.
Sure, I completely understand.
We got married and had a kid, and that's her.
He's like, cool, cool, cool. All right, I understand.
Amy, uncuff me.
What?
Just say it. Please.
I consent.
Oh, this is their
that you
wedding?
Give.
Need you to say it too.
Your blood.
In an aborted timeline, in a world that never was.
Not really cold. I mean,
So it happened, so I did it.
he just didn't help her.
What does that make me now?
She was gonna die anyway. Those things were gonna kill her anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but
I need to talk to the doctor, but I can't now, can I?
he's not actually dead. I thought he said he whispered her name, his name on it.
Hey.
And are we gonna find out what the hell he said?
Are you sure, River? You're really properly sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm his wife. Yes, and I'm his mother-in-law.
At one point, you wanted to
Father,
bang the doctor,
I
so.
think Mommy might need another drink.
Who's carrying me? I demand.
Actually, thinking about it, look into my
face. Oh my god, Ish. That's why she did it. Oh my god.
Vitessa Lecter.
That's cool.
A doctor in a doctor's suit. Time said I had to... Time to step back into the shadows.
And Dr. Song, in prison all her days?
Her days, yes, her nights. Well, that's between her and me, eh?
So many secrets, Doctor. The first question. The question that must never be answered.
What is it?
In plain sight. The question you've been running from all your life. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Oh shit.
Doctor Who.
All right, that episode was just kind of okay, but the ending, man, that ending was fire. That ending had me smiling. All right. I don't know what to give it though. What was last season's finale? Like, I don't quite remember what season's. We didn't have a special last season. Oh, yeah, we did. We had the Christmas. All right, so I think that this finale was better than last season's finale. Ah, man, I kind of want to watch that ending. That shit was cool. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8. So the weird. I didn't like the weirdness at the beginning. Let me get this. I like the idea of, because the doctor didn't die, time was essentially collapsing upon itself, and all the different realities and all the different timelines were kind of meshing into were happening at the same time. That's a cool ass concept. And bringing like the silence. Could we say the best design-wise villains that this show has? Because I'm gonna go with yes. Design-wise, fire. Like, them shit is scary, the way they move, they're lanky. Really, really cool. But the actual execution of the beginning, bringing back Winston Churchill, who's a character that I've just never grabbed to. I don't really care about his character whenever he shows up. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8. I really enjoyed the second half of the season, or the episode. I just thought the first half was kind of like, I was like, okay, we're in the 7 range. We're keeping in that 7 range. But then I thought the ending I thought was like a 9. The last like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like a 9. So that's why I'm kind of in the range of giving it an 8. Just thought that it delivered on certain things, but then it brought almost too much in at the beginning, where I was like, what the fuck is happening? Because I was like, okay. When they explained the whole timeline and the collapse, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool and solid and really interesting. But I don't know. I just don't care about Churchill. Do you guys care about this character? Whenever they introduce him, I'm just kind of like, I think it's because he hasn't had a great episode yet. I think he's been in 2 episodes. This is the 3rd, right? I think this is his 3rd episode. But every time they kind of they bring him into the story, I'm just kind of like, okay. But I thought that, like I said, the whole idea of they all come together is cool. So this is gonna be a weird thing. I'm gonna break it down, but I'm gonna kind of go through everything because there's a lot of shit to happen here. So it's gonna be like a breakdown, review, all happening at the same time. We do the beginning. Churchill, there's like a prisoner or something. We bring him up. It's the doctor, right? We then get the story. He's telling the story to Churchill of what happened. So this is a Moffat written episode, right? Now, you guys know I love Moffat. Now, I don't know where this would rank in the Moffat episodes, but it didn't have the impact that some of his other ones have had to me. At least most of his other ones. There's probably some that I can't remember right now that have been okay. Did he write the season finale for last year? He might have wrote last year's. But, we were getting the story of what happened. We break into a Dalek. We then do this whole thing where we bring something to like a merchant who then introduces us to this guy. Then we find out this guy is those little people that live inside the control, the robot people or whatever. That was cool. But we find out why he was here. It wasn't just because he needed this conversation. It's because he needed the other part. We play this game of chess, cool chess, live chess, really cool. We then we get taken to this thing, the skull stuff, really, really cool concept. I would literally have done a whole episode about these skull things that kill you. Really cool. We meet the blue guy that died last 4 episodes ago. And you know, he tells us a bunch of stuff. He starts talking about the question that we want to know, right? The whole Doctor Who. That was a cool ass review at the end. Well, he didn't actually tell River his name. Told her with the other thing. Cool. You know, we're telling the story. We then bring him with us because he has to do something. He guy's complaining. We then get this thing. He's like, "Why are we here?" I like the way that they did this, right? Because we're here, we're talking, we're telling more of the story. Kershaw has a gun now, and the doctor grabs a weapon, and it's interesting because it's like, oh, you figure out, and then we has the line, right? And I didn't catch it the first time because I was like, okay, because there was only one on his arm, so I was like, okay, then that's probably from when he, not like a while ago when he met, maybe there was a silence around, but I didn't think that the silence were in that room. He's calling all these people. He's trying to. So who is he calling here that passed away? What is this? Part of me thought this was my. They mentioned the name, right?
Me!
Hello.
Doctor, I'm so sorry. We didn't know how to contact you. I'm afraid Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart passed away a few months ago. Doctor?
Yes.
He was very peaceful. Talked a lot about you, if that's any comfort. Always made us pour an extra brandy, in case you came round.
Oh, man. Brigady. He said Brigady? I don't know who that is. Right? Okay, that's what she says, but I don't think I know. Yeah, Brigady. Have we met this guy? I thought that for some reason I would know who this is, but this is an old guy. This is interesting. I think this is like this is according to this thing, he was another character from back in the day, so I actually don't.
Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart passed away a few months ago.
I don't know, you guys explain who that is. No. This is when the doctor kind of accepts, he accepts what's gonna happen to him, kind of slowly been accepting what's gonna happen to him. And then I love the idea that he's like, you do this thing because you don't want to die alone, right? You want to be with the people that you love, right? At the end, I thought that was cool, and I love when he was yelling at them, when he was yelling at the guy and the blue guy about all the different timelines he can go to. I could teach Rose Tyler this, and he was just kind of going through everything. I thought that was cool. Then we're explaining all this. Get the reveal of River.
Gave me.
Yeah, we don't have the stuff with this.
However dark it got, I'd turn around, and there they'd be.
Cool. I like that. Then we get River here. She doesn't want to do this. She's sad. She's crying. She can't fight it, right? So I still don't get the suit, right? She said the suit is making me do it. It's just weird that it's an astronaut suit. I just don't get it. And I've mentioned that, like, why the suit? But I don't know. I still don't understand. And it's just the convenience of it's a suit and it can control her if she's inside of it, and it's essentially making her do it. I like that. He thought he was gonna die. He didn't kill herself. I mean, she didn't do that. She drained the power, so the doctor doesn't die here. Then we go here. We're walking. Weapon. He smells gunpowder, so he's been shooting at things. Find out, oh shit, the Silents are here. Soldiers come in. It's a whole capturing thing. Then the Amelia Pond. And We think that she doesn't remember these drawings on the wall. And the music, of course. He's like, wait. He's like, oh. So that was cool again. So I think from this point, I really like the episode a lot. So as soon as we get off of this Churchill thing, right? Or even during when he's doing his old moment here with this part. So I don't know. So what, 15, 16 so minutes? I was like, for the first like 15 minutes, I was like, okay. Not that great. Then it became good. And I was like, okay, this is really good. I like this whole stuff and the twists of this, right? I love all this. Amy actually remembers. I love the drawing that she drew of Rory and looks nothing like Rory. Love all this, right?
Wide open.
And then, Rory's a soldier, but she can't see it. See him like that way. Then we go to the pyramids. Again, this is cool. I'm confused again. I'm like, okay, the silencer captured. The eye patch thing, it's off-putting to me. Not off-putting. It's just weird. It's very weird. It kind of throws me off because it's just a random ass eye patch. And I thought it was cool when it was just a woman. I was like, oh, that's kind of like a cool look for a villain. But everybody having it, and they're like, oh, well, memories, and it's how you're able to get memories into your brains. I get the idea and the concept of it. I don't know. Just the look of it is weird. I love that they all were looking at the doctor. They were looking at the doctors because when the doctor came in, they were like, oh, essentially to them, it's like, oh, it's time. And they're being all weird, right? That's what I gathered from it. Let's see. The doctor knows what he has to do. He tries to grab River to put time back again. He gets mad. She tells him, no, we're not doing that. Like, I have to figure out how to save you. She says up top that she has a way to save you. We have this woman here. We forgot that the Silents haven't been, they haven't been trapped. They've been waiting and kind of waiting for their moment. Homegirl died. She looks familiar to this. So crazy. Then I like that when she starts to get attacked by the thing, she's like, wait, no, not me. Like, not me. And then, we have to go to the roof. I like this part here when Rory's like, she's like, come on, we have to go. And Rory's like, no, I'll protect you. I need to keep the eye patch on. No, it's gonna shock you. He's like, oh, it's already been doing that. He's kind of like, so I thought he would have taken one out. But, then Amy comes with a machine gun and starts shooting everybody. And I thought this was a cool moment where Amy has the woman, right? The woman that kidnapped her child, made her child become somebody that's gonna kill the doctor, made her child be somebody that Amy essentially never gets to raise. And I love that she was like, you know what? The lady was like, you won't do it because the doctor wouldn't approve. And Amy's response is, well, he's not here.
Varian. Not here.
That was great. It was awesome. I don't know. Maybe the second half might make the episode a 9. I don't know, man. Really like the second half. Not even the second half. I just didn't care too much for the first third of the episode. The other 2/3, fire to me. I was confused for most of it. I love that he gets mad at River, right? Because River won't accept what needs to happen because she's in love with him. So, why did he marry her here? I didn't truly, you may kiss the bride moment. He's telling her what's happening. And she's talking about, like, we could do it. I sent all these signals and we're going to save you and all this other stuff. People will help you. Essentially, the doctor gives her what she wants. The fact that she's in jail for something that she didn't actually do. Killed a fake doctor. Crazy. We had this amazing moment here where they kiss.
There you go, River Song. Melody Pond. You're the woman who married me. And wife, I have a request.
You guys can explain the whole marriage part of it. I think he could have just told her that. Unless it was like because they're married. I don't know. But the time starts moving, everything starts to happen. The doctor dies, everything goes back to normal. And then River's, doing her River stuff, going through time and everything, comes back to mom. And I love that they've had these moments, right? But again, this isn't really the same as having a kid. Because, You didn't raise your kid. You didn't know you had a kid until you did, and then she's not even in your life. It's like this whole weird thing where essentially your child was like your best friend. Not, River does look way older than them. I'll say that much. Not way older, but at least 5-10 years older than them, easily, right? It could just be that Amy looks really young, because Amy's what, the actress is probably like in her mid-20s, maybe. River's probably like in her 30s, is my guess. But I love that, you know, she's like,
Yeah, I am. But that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
Okay. I'm going to tell you what I probably shouldn't. The Doctor's last secret.
that was cool. Get the reveal. This ending was fire, though.
Burn your ear.
Oh.
And then we find out that he's alive.
Yes, and I was.
I love that the music starts. So you assume that this was the one guy, the one people that were delivering thing, right?
It is, isn't it?
I like the music. What's the music is going?
It is you. I can sense it. But how did you do it? How could you have possibly escaped?
Is it right here?
Nothing else we can do.
It's when he comes back in, right? It's when he comes back in. He leaves. He leaves, comes back in, and then the music starts.
Actually,
That's so. It makes me smile, dude. It's so fire when they do the music. It's just so hype, like. And that was such a cool reveal. The Doctor within the Doctor. It's so cool. Oh, that's so cool, man. I'm sorry, that's so cool.
The Tesselector.
And then the ending.
All her days.
Her days, yes. Her...
The
Question.
fields of answered.
The question.
Hidden in plain sight. The question you've been running from all your life. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
I don't know. I thought that was cool. Maybe some of you guys might not, but I thought that was cool. That was cool. Well, that's the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this is probably my favorite season overall on paper. I think it's just the one that's kind of just had the most consistently good episodes for me. Like I think this season literally maybe had one episode I didn't care about. Yeah, maybe one. And I think it was just this one, honestly. I think this episode was great. This little arc here was solid. Like, I think this is probably the second episode that I didn't care about. But then if you go through the other seasons, like season, right? A lot of you guys say that this is your favorite season. Now, I thought this season, I didn't love this season. I thought that this season had great episodes and great moments, but overall, I didn't think anything was great. First episode, fire. This arc here, fire. Didn't care about this one. Love this one. Didn't really care about this one or this one. This one started off a little bit weird, but I love the ending of this one. This one was solid. And then I didn't care about the arc at the end too much, right? I thought it was cool. It was good, but not like anything groundbreaking for me. Then we have in season this one, great, fun, great. Didn't care about this one or this one. This one was okay. This one wasn't that great. This one was awesome. This one was fucking phenomenal. So 4 might be in competition with this one as well. The Martha one was okay. It had Blink in it. Sound of Drums was solid. Family of Blood was really good with the Human Nature. This one was really, this is really good too. The Lazarus Experiment was okay. The Daleks in My Hand one I didn't care about. Gridlock was fun. Cool. Yeah, too. I mean, Turn the Fireplace was here. I don't know. It's interesting, right? Because like everybody's gonna have what they love, what their favorite one is, right? But for me, I think that on paper, even though I think I gave most of these episodes an 8, and this season didn't have the Blink episode, right, or the Midnight episode, right? But I think that The Girl Who Waited is pretty damn close to that. Real, like I think it's really damn close to those episodes where the concept and the idea is there of like on the same kind of level. So that would be probably this season. This is probably the best episode of the season. The doctor's wife is fucking. Yeah, so I guess these two would be the 9s. Actually, this might be a 10. I don't know. It's all everybody has their own opinion, so it's all about what you think is the best. But I like this season a lot. And Amy grew on me a lot this season, so did Rory. I didn't really care about them that much all last season. And I think one of you guys pointed it out. It's just the way that Amy treated Rory really bothered me. But this season was great. So that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction. I'm going to get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.